Alright, now go down to, it's just waiting on us, right?
Looks like we're live.
I think
Somebody
we are.
should, we should just check to make sure that we're live.
Okay.
If he did not know, he would say he did not know.
I can do it on my phone.
Okay.
In fact, I think I
So-
just got a message. Yep. Relax.
Good. So we should probably start, since this is our first one.
Yeah.
All right.
Hello, welcome.
Welcome to the weekly word at Legendary Realms. We want to do this once a week so that we can tell you about what's coming up, what we've done, what we have planned, and what we are looking forward to. So with that, we'll start off with a quick introduction.
So, you are obviously watching on the Legendary Realms YouTube channel, which is brand new for 2019. It's something that's been in the works for a while, and we are happy to finally be putting some content on our channel. Up right now, we have footage from the New Year's Eve party, which we hosted here. We also have some test streams, I believe, that we put up. And we also have some still footage from the 24-hour D&D event, which, if you were here last week, we hosted a 24-hour D&D challenge from 11:30 in the morning Saturday until approximately 11:30 the next day. It was,
Plus making it 24 hours.
yeah, funny how that works. It was a really incredible event. And soon you will find some additional content, which we will be posting. It's something we're calling the 541 Challenge, which I think we'll talk about in a little bit.
Yes, we'll talk about that in a little bit. We'll go over quickly what we plan on doing with the channel so that you understand, and then this will hopefully be your guide to that which we're doing. So what we also want from this is we want your comments. We want you to tell us what it is you want us to see. What do you want to see? What do you want us to do? Because we will try it. But before we go too much further, I would like to introduce us. I am Rich Parla.
I'm Morgan West.
We probably should do that at the beginning, but
Perhaps.
we're noobs, so cut us some slack.
Absolutely.
So let's start. What do we would like to talk about?
Well,
What do we have first?
first, I think we have to talk about what we've accomplished so far.
Okay, let's talk about this past week. We launched our channel officially Saturday, Saturday the 26th of January. We launched it with a 24-hour event. That event we did for charity. Our goal was we partnered up with Extra Life, and Extra Life is a charity that connects with local Cohen's Children's Hospitals, and that's where the donations go.
Yeah.
So we signed up as a team, and we decided to run the event for charity. This event was set to raise $250, which is what we were hoping for, and I will let Morgan read off the final information. But the goal of the event was to play Dungeons and Dragons for 24 hours straight, some breaks, do some talking, and have a lot of fun. So, Morgan, what were our final stats?
Our final stats, we had raised $714, which is nearly triple what our original goal was. So, all things considered, it was an absolute success. Nothing short of it, really.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I would like to point out that a large donation was made by a single user that we were introduced to that evening. I will not mention names because I'm not sure if they want us to share their names. So we just wanted to say thank you very much. It was very much appreciated. You pushed us well over our goal, and unfortunately, my players got some healing potions out of the deal. I'm really okay with that because it went to a good cause. So, what else? Our channel has been a success considering it's been live for 3 days, so we're very happy with
Yes.
that.
Yep.
So we're going to continue
We
to build
have
that goal.
37 subscribers now.
Yes.
Yeah, pretty great.
Good.
We also want to, just real quick, thank everyone who was involved in the event. Courtney, Dana, Rich Bauer, our DMs, Josh, Craig, Dave, Rich, and Steve. Thank you so much. We really wouldn't have an event without you guys. So, once again, just an incredible job. If any of you were watching that event, you were able to see just what an amazing job they did storytelling wise. I know I myself got to jump in one of the games at 4 in the morning, so that was exciting.
My table was pretty much intact for the entire time.
Were they?
Yes.
You got a player.
We got a
in the middle
player.
of the event.
We got a player. But I didn't lose it. Once somebody joined the table, I didn't lose a single player until the last session, which was at 5 a.m.
You lost someone.
I lost someone then only because they had to go to work.
We lost. Oh, I see. We had a character death at our table. We lost one of our bards. Tragic. And I believe we lost one at the first session.
We did, because that's how I gained a player.
Mm-hmm. Tyler, yes.
Yes. Tyler joined after that. Tyler stayed there for good. So just so you guys know, that we are taking comments if there's an issue with the video or an issue with the audio. This is our first run with this, so we're trying to test the settings also. So thank you for those who are letting us know. Just keep that going as we go.
Mm-hmm.
So what was next on our agenda?
Next, we want to talk about.
We'll be smoother about this
Yes.
in the coming sessions. We had about 30 minutes to prepare.
And we want to talk about what they can expect this week.
Okay, so upcoming for Legendary Realms, the store, which is located in Lindenhurst, New York, Legendary Realms Games. We're looking for tomorrow. Today's Thursday, so I'm not going to do it Thursday because that's
Good plan.
silly. But starting with tomorrow and Friday, we have Friday Night Magic, which is played every week. The format is usually draft. However, on our Facebook page, which is Magic the Gathering at Legendary Realms, they will tell us what the form. There's usually a schedule there and what the format is, so you know what to expect. Saturday is Magic Open. We also have Pokemon around noon on Saturdays. Again, this will become more detailed as we get more information about each one of those events. We're going to have the organizers give us a write-up. Next week, we're looking at, we're still on Sunday. There is Realm of Cthulhu, which is an open game for anybody who wants to join. It's Realm of Cthulhu, run in the Savage World system. On Monday is open tables. There's no specific game that's run. On Tuesdays, we have D&D Adventures, which is open, and it's a $5 entry fee, but there's a multi-table campaign that's been ongoing for
About a year now.
right?
Yeah.
So, and that's run by Jonathan Cardello. We'll have him do a write-up, or maybe next week we'll have him sit in and explain and go over it. And then on Wednesday we have D&D Adventures League. So that's pretty much, that's our schedule for this week.
Right.
Just see, hey, buddy, how you doing?
I think we should probably also start to let everyone know what kind of content they can expect to see us producing for our channel. Upcoming, you can expect to see a streamed D&D game, which is in the works now, that you'll be DMing for us.
Correct. I'll be DMing it. It'll be in a homebrew world that I am developing with the help of the players. To an extent, they'll help me with a lot of the outside stuff, but the inside stuff they won't know because that's mine. I may tell you, I may record stuff and then post it after they find out,
That's exciting.
so that they can't cheat.
I like that.
But we'll be starting that. I don't know. We don't have a start date for that, but maybe towards the end of February we may start having session zeros. There'll be multiple session zeros while I interview the characters together about their character and their background, and for whatever information they want to share publicly.
In addition to that, we'll be posting some streamed board games, some pre-recorded board games. Upcoming, we're going to have mini painting tutorials, game walkthroughs, and something that I'm going to be working on called Pre-Gaming with Morgan, where I go through the rulebook for various board games and show you how to set the game up. Similarly, we're going to be doing a event called How to Play with Rebecca, and that's a kids game, so we'll be going over various family-friendly games that you can play on your family game night, and things like that, which will be more friendly for younger audience members. And finally, something I'm excited about, the
Yes, and
gaming challenge.
before we go that, we'll also, one of the things that happened in the 24-hour event, I just wanted to interject because we didn't write it down,
Sure.
is between each session we had a panel. We'll be doing more of those. At first, they may just be discussions and pre-recorded, but at some point when we have, as we build and see that the comments are coming through, we're going to do them live. We want to do them live. We want to interact with you. We want you to tell us what you want to hear. We want to hear your opinion matched against our opinion and see what we can come out with.
Absolutely.
I think it would be some good discussion.
Absolutely.
And then you can.
Sure. Finally, the last thing we're working on is gaming challenges. Something that you can expect to see pretty soon are our 5-4-1 challenge, in which 5 players sat down. 4 players sat down
So-
with 5 minutes worth of time to stretch out one character.
So
It's
it's
pretty incredible.
yeah. So it's 5-4-1 challenge. 5 minutes, 4 people, 1 character. 1 or possibly 2 people can write at the same time, using only the player's handbooks, no electronic devices, and not knowing what character you're making until the clock starts.
Yeah,
So that was actually pretty interesting.
it really was.
It was some fails. So we're going to start posting that. We would have started posting it sooner, but somebody on the stream cursed, so we have to edit that out.
Who would do such a thing?
I have no idea, Morgan.
No, how terrible.
So we'll edit that and we'll post the first one up, and then you can see how it's run. And by all means, somebody else, another group out there wants to try it.
Yeah, we'd love
Send it
to
to us.
see you
We'd love to
guys
see it.
doing them. Absolutely, it was
Okay,
a lot
quick.
of fun.
Yeah, and then we did a longer. We did a couple, and then we did another follow up with piecing all those characters back together because they were not whole.
Yeah.
Not a single one.
Oh, that was such a riot.
What else?
Let's see. I think we were just about covered it all.
Excellent. So with the last thing, we want to make sure that we continue to keep interest going. We want to run additional events. Not 24 hours. We think that's going to be a once a year thing.
Right.
However, I don't know what schedule, but we're thinking maybe once a month, once every other month, or something to that effect. We want to run an event that spans a duration, probably 8 hours. Basically on YouTube, 8 hours is the limit for recording,
Okay.
because we want our events to be able to last, so you can go back and see them or see parts of them. And so we have a couple of ideas for the next event. A bunch of them were thrown out. One of them was a mega dungeon run by several DMs, taking players through it. Which is a joint, the DMs would get together and create that mega dungeon. We've discussed that, and we would do that. Some other events, possibly covering terrain. Here at Legendary Realms, we are also a terrain company, Legendary Realms Terrain. Some of our terrain you can see behind us, but that's part of future streams. We'll get into more detail on the terrain, or people have mentioned like a battle royale where it's player versus player. Personally, I don't like player versus player. However, I did some thinking, and I'm thinking if we develop it around a gladiatorial event.
I think that's great.
Right.
Yeah, I love that.
I think if we detail it around the gladiatorial event, and it's not all PC against all PC, it's PC, NPC, monster, in a gladiatorial type event with brackets, I think that might be a lot more fun
Yeah.
than straight out player versus
I
player.
think that's great.
So I did a lot of thinking about it, and I got to put that together.
That's awesome.
You tell us what you want us to do next. Otherwise, you're going to leave it up to us, and yeah, I'm not sure that's the greatest idea. But also if there's another event you want us to run, let us know. Some of the things we forgot is that there'll be other games such as Shadowrun.
Yes.
Shadowrun, and I think it's it. We have plenty more of these week after week.
Yes.
We'll be here. And, like I say, I'm good.
That's
All right, great.
Are you good?
I'm good.
All right. So, thank you very much. Once again, I'm Rich Barlow,
I'm Morgan West.
and this was the Weekly Word.
Yeah, take care. Have a good night.
He's dead.
Yeah. I don't know what the